Hello everyone, I'm Cristian Niculescu, and today I will show you what is new on the Salesforce activity. So we add support directly for quotation, product, price book. We have direct support for contracts and orders. Let's see what else it's new on the wizards. So a lot of protection, put it on all the level of the wizards. For example, if you put something outside of the Salesforce activity, you will have an error for this. You have description everywhere and a lot of tests. When you hit the test connection, everything will be freeze just to not send multiple commands to the server and so on. Let's take this wizard. So on this wizard, let's see what is new. So as you know, you can select something, you can run a command, but now if you go to the information, you will see the tables. Yeah, so you have all the tables. Now on this one, we have a search. So we have and you can go like this, account, and he will filter everything for you and so on. Let's go to account and let's see something. So let's see the parameters from account. So until you see everything is blocked, so I'm not able to move to other fields and so on. What is new here? I have the display name. The display name, it's an advantage because a lot of people, they are not able to make connection between what is here and what is here. They are not sure that this is the correct name of the parameters. And think about that here could be a Japanese name. Yeah. So on the display name, what you see on the web page could be a Japanese name, and you are not able to make perfect connection with the parameter name. Also, you have search on this one. Yeah. So you can go and say name, and I want to, and take a look. I'm on the account. And here I have an opportunity. And this is something new. So if I double click here, you see he had on my selection also the account name. So I'm able to use inside of the SQL commands, I'm able to use data also from other tables. And if I run it, you can get also the account name. Good. Okay, so that's the idea with the display name, filters, and objects. Let's see what we have on add. Yeah. So let's add something. Let's go again to account. Here again, it's a full protection, all the buttons. This get mandatory data was refactoring in the back. I use different layouts, so it's much accurate now and better on working. And here we have the same thing. You get the data and you have also the display name. So you can do connection and you have filters. For example, let's see what else we have with name. We have also local name. So I'll double click and he will add automatically the data. Now we have also some new activities, and these new activities come from the request of the user of Salesforce. So to understand this new activity, first we have a generic search. And on this generic search, you can see that you have a text to search and you can search the data. Let's search for Walmart, for example. Yeah. And you have account cases and so on. Why we have this generic search? Take a look here. On the normal Salesforce, you have this big search and everyone is jumping on this search and is searching for accounts, for data. And the idea is that you have the same functionality on the component, yeah, because the users of Salesforce, they use it in this way, yeah, and it's better to have an activity like this for them to be simple to make automation. You can filter this you want for only for the accounts. Let's write Sony, for example, and you will see that he will find multiple accounts with Sony. If you want also the data, you can uncheck this one and he will give you also the name of the accounts or the name of the opportunity, but this will take a long search. This is the first one that is new, and we have also check ID. What is this check ID? Yeah, so you can select the let's say opportunity, and let's say test command. So in Salesforce, a lot of people, they work in this way. So if we go here on the opportunities, they have the ID. So I have this opportunity, let's say, and they work with this ID or the account ID, or in my case, I go to account. So basically, they check in the software if they have this ID. If they have this ID, they do something and so on. So that's why I create a function to check for ID. So the function is like this. You give him an ID. Doesn't matter from where it is. In this case, it's not an opportunity, it was an account. Yeah, you give him the ID, and he will check if the ID is valid or not. If the ID is valid, so if the ID is valid, the command we already get all the data. So this is the account, and we check for this one, and I get the data. If the ID was not valid, I say I have an error. Yeah. So everyone is working like this with this ID. Again, you have the display name and so on. And we have another two functions which are format date and format text. The idea is like simple. Do not lose the time for the RPA developers to format text. So formatting text means the system will remove the new lines, enters, and so on, because REST API doesn't support this. And format data, you need to send the data on the REST API via, so it's year, month, day. So you give me a data as you want, and the system automatically will convert the data like this. So it's for speed of the automation. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good one.